Very nice. Okay. And Harish Prabhu doesn't play? All right. Okay, this, anyone, this side.
Are you okay now?
Okay. Please do, sir. We're gonna sing a song.
Congregation better.
Do you know this song? You sang it before, no?
Yes.
Very good. Very good, very good.
Check the congregation group for this.
You tell me when you're ready. Okay. Hare Krishna. Sita tapa bata varishana iteke ache parati tere. Bifale se vinu kripana durajana. Bifale se vinu kripana durajana. Chapala sukala vala gire. Chapala sukala vala gire. Bajahure mana Shri Nandanandana Avaya Charana Ravindare Vindare Dana Jovana Putra Parijana Iteke ache parati tere. Dana Jovana parati. Dana Jovana putra parijana Iteke ache parati tere. Kamala dalla jala jivana talamala. Kamala dalla jala. Bajahure mana Shri Nandanandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare
Shri Nandanandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare
Durlava Manava Janama Satsange
Durlava Manava Janama Sama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Goda Premanandi
Hari Hari
Bol Hari Bol. All right. Hare Krishna. So thank you Harish and Mahi Mataji and Shyam for inviting to your home. We're happy to be here with you and sharing this wonderful Krishna consciousness life is a way of life, Krishna consciousness. Some people think it's a religion, is this. No, it's a way of life. Have God in the center of our life. That's the idea. Whatever you do, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, whatever you eat, whatever charity, give it to me. So we try to do everything for Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. To know who's the real proprietor of things and to engage things in his service. That's the essence of Krishna consciousness. So today we're going to discuss about Vrtrasura. Let me make an introduction about who's Vrtrasura. Well, most of you know who's Vrtrasura. You've read Bhagavatam, no? In its past life, Vrtrasura was a king named Chitraketu. And he wanted to have a son. He was a king, but none of his wife could give him a son. He was not destined by karma to have a son. But he met a sage and he prayed to the sage, please bless me to have a son. Can you do yagya so I can have a son? And the sage told him, you are not destined to have a son, but since you're asking me, I will please you. But let me tell you beforehand, if you will have a son, he will give you a little happiness, but a lot of sorrow. So you decide if you want to have the son or not. The king thought, maybe he will be a misbehaved child, he may be too naughty or something. It's okay, better to have a naughty child than no child at all. He thought like that. So he said, yeah, agree, please do it. So he had a son, was his first wife. All the other co-wives were jealous, because all attention went to the boy and to his mother. All the attention went there, and the co-wives were neglected. So they became very jealous. And after a few days of happiness on the palace, very celebrations and king giving charity, and after a few days, the co-wives put poison in the food of the child, and the child died. The boy died. So the king was devastated, his wife was devastated, everybody crying, and he was completely devastated. So he will not eat, not sleep, all day, night, crying for the child. So then Narad Muni came with the other sage, and they tried to preach to him, to call him, we are a spirit soul, the life is eternal, there's only change of body, Bhagavad Gita. But he will not be consoled. No matter how much philosophy he will try, nothing will work. But then Narad, and in no time, in few weeks, he had darshan of Lord Sankarshan. That means he became liberated soul in few weeks by the mercy of Narad Muni and his great determination, great determination. So after that, he was traveling in a vimana all over the universe with great devotees also singing the glories of the Lord. So one day he arrived in Kailas, the abode of Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva was instructing many sages, they're sitting. But Shiva has his wife Parvati sitting in his lap. He's a servant of the Supreme Lord. But he's very powerful, more powerful than Brahma or any other devata. He's most powerful. And then Parvati cursed him, become a demon, Nasura. And what Chitraketu did, he came down, bowed down in front of her, and told her, you are like my mother. Mother can bless or curse, it's the same. Mother is mother. You can do with me anything you like. I accept the curse on my head. He left. And Lord Shiva told Parvati, today you was defeated by Chitraketu, a devotee. And he told her, for devotees of Lord Narayan, hell or heaven is the same. Because they always absorb and thought of the Lord. They are fully Krishna conscious. So for them came to Indra in the form of an old woman that has disease. What called that disease? Not leprosy. No. She was bleeding all the time, like bleeding, and I don't remember that name of that disease. Tuberculosis, I think tuberculosis, yeah. So Indra was very afraid of her, and he entered the water, and he was under the water. He was breathing through a bamboo stick under the water. And he was starving. So the Devatas sent Agni to give him prasad. But Agni, he cannot enter the water, he's Agni. So Indra was starving a lot. Anyway, after a year he paid his offense, he was released after 1 year, like that. He remained devotee, like that. He was in the body of demon, but his mentality was of a devotee. Well, and he was not alone, he had other asuras helping him fighting against the Devatas, and they were decreeing devastation in the Devatas' army. So Indra not know how to defeat him. Lord Vishnu advised him, go to one sage named Dadichi. He's very powerful sage doing austerity for a long time. His bones are very powerful. You ask him that he give you his bones, you make a powerful weapon, thunderbolt, Vajra. With that weapon you can defeat Vrtrasura. So they went to the sage Dadichi. They asked charity, give me your bones. That means he had to die. Dadichi was self-realized person. He didn't care. He said, for the service of Lord Hari and Devata, I'm willing to give up my life. So he entered in deep meditation, and through Brahmarandra, here in the head, he left this world. So Indra made a weapon from his bones. Powerful, very powerful weapon. And with that weapon, he chopped off 2 arms of Vrtrasura. And Vrtrasura was encouraging him, kill me, come on, kill me, you can kill me. He gave instruction how to kill him. And then we heard the prayers of Vrtrasura. And at that very moment. So I'm just putting the picture of what happened so we can have an idea what's going on. So this is from the sixth canto. Sixth canto. Okay. Sixth canto, chapter 11, text 24 onward. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. His feet, O Lord of my life, may I again become their servant so that my mind may always think of your transcendental attributes, my words always glorify those attributes, and my body always engage in the loving service of your lordships. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. This verse gives the sum and substance of devotional life. One must first become a servant of the servant of the servant of the Lord. Dasa Nudasa. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advised, and he also showed it by his own example, that the living entity should always desire to be a servant of the servant of the servant of Krishna, the maintainer of the gopis. Gopivar tu padakamalayur dasa dasa nudasa. This means that one must accept a spiritual master who comes in the disciplic succession and is a servant of the Lord. Under his direction, one must then engage in one's 3 properties, namely his body, mind, and words. The body should be engaged in physical activity under the order of the master. The mind should think of Krishna incessantly, and one's words should be engaged in preaching the glories of the Lord. If one is thus engaged in the loving service of the Lord, one's life is successful. servant. So this is the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. Guru Parampara. To accept the spiritual master, be initiated by him and follow his instruction. So these are the basic practical application of Bhakti Yoga and Krishna consciousness. Srila Rupa Goswami gave this advice in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also preached the same thing. He said, I'm not Brahman, not Kshatriya, no Shudra, no Vaishya, not Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, or Sannyas. Then what are you? Gopiva Turpada Kamalayor Dasa Dasa Nudasa. I am the servant of the servant of the servant of Gopivartu, the master of the gopis. Krishna. So as Satatam Kirtayantu Mam. And Bhagavad Gita Krishna say, my devotee always singing my glories. Let's read 25 now. Nanaka prishtam nacha parameshtyam na sarva bhaumam na rasadipatyam na yoga siddhir apunar bhavanva samanjasatva virahaya kankshe. O my Lord, source of all opportunities, I do not desire to enjoy in Dhruvalok, the heavenly planets, or the planet where Lord Brahma resides, nor do I want. If you offer one of those pure devotee, I will give you all the heavenly planets to be supreme ruler of all heavenly planets. But stop thinking of Krishna 5 minutes. He said, no, thank you. You keep heavenly for yourself. Okay, stop only 1 minute. Not interested. So this is the proof, no? When one get higher taste, he doesn't care for lower taste. It's not artificial. Param drishtvani vartate. Spiritual life is about developing higher taste. Then only one can easily give up the lower taste for material activities, material enjoyment. Becomes insignificant because you have something much better. It's like if you are in the university, you don't need to go back to primary school, isn't? So Krishna consciousness is like university. You reach there. Why to go down to lesser things? So then he speak also. Then he gives some nice example about the devotee dependence on the Lord, how he depends so much on the Lord's protection and the Lord's maintenance. Text 26. Ajata pakshaiva mataram kagaha stanyam yata vatsatara kshudartaha. A small calves tied with ropes await anxiously the time of milking, when they will be allowed to drink the milk of their mothers. Or as a morose wife whose husband is away from home always longs for him to return and satisfy her in all respect. I always yearn for the opportunity to render direct service unto you. Purport. A pure devotee always yearns to associate personally with the Lord and render service unto him. The examples given in this regard are most appropriate. A small baby bird is practically never satisfied except when the mother bird comes to feed it. A small calf is not satisfied unless allowed to suck the milk from the mother's udder. And a chaste devoted wife whose husband is away from home is never satisfied until she has the association of her beloved husband. So, these are a nice example, Small birds who have not developed their wings yet, they depend on the mother for their maintenance. So in the same way, devotees of the Lord, they know a symptom of surrender is that they know, they accept, Krishna is my only maintainer. Okay, if Krishna is my maintainer, why do I have to work? Krishna is giving you the intelligence how to work. He's giving you all the facilities so you can survive in this world, in that way He's maintaining you, by giving you the intelligence how to function in this world. That is His mercy. Without the Lord's mercy, you can't remember things. You can't, from Him comes everything. No? Remembrance, forgetfulness, and knowledge. All three things come from Him. He is in Paramatma, is in the heart of everyone. From Him come all this. From where comes inspiration? Like great musician, Beethoven, Mozart, suddenly they create great music. From where comes the inspiration? Because of their great desire, the Lord in the heart give the inspiration. And Prabhupada said, because they're too attached to music, they have to perfect their music many lifetimes to become good musician. Prabhupada in Mayapur used to put the music of Shanai, this instrument. Shanai instrument? Shanai. He liked it. He said, very nice. He said, this man, to perfect his playing Shanai, he had to take birth many times to become expert in playing that instrument. So that means if you have a great desire for something, you may have to take different births to perfect it. Of course, that's material. But also spiritually can be applied. In Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada said, you may not be liberated in one life, may take few more lives, but if every time you will increase your devotion, your love for the Lord, your attachment to the Lord will increase until it becomes very strong. You know the story of a thief who got the mercy of Krishna? You know? Who doesn't know? Okay. You know? Okay. Very interesting story. It's a real life story, happened many years ago. One thief was stealing one home and people saw him, they called the police. So police came and he was running to hide and he saw a temple filled with people, Krishna temple. And he mixed with all the people, police could not find him, with many thousand people. But he stayed in the temple, to be safe until the police go. And there was one Vaishnava speaker speaking about Krishna, Vrindavan, Bhakti, like that. And he was explaining Krishna is decorated with beautiful garland and golden ornament necklaces with valuable, beautiful stone like sapphire and diamonds. And the thief became very interested in hearing this. After the lecture was over, he asked police, I couldn't steal anything. But I came to know about a very rich person named Krishna. He used only valuable necklaces of gold, and I want to steal one of those necklaces. We will become rich. But I have no money for the train ticket. Please give me your golden earring I gave you the other day. I will sell. I get ticket. I will give you 10 when I come back. I will be rich. Okay. You know what to do. And when I arrived in Vrindavan, there is one train that goes to Vrindavan named the Radha Express. Have you heard about it? Anyway, you can also go Mathura and from there take Tonga or rickshaw, whatever, you reach. So he arrived in Vrindavan, was looking everywhere, and he saw some Vaishnava with japa, and he approached him. Please, excuse me, can I ask you something? Yes. Can you tell me where Krishna lives here in Vrindavan? You came to Vrindavan searching for Krishna? Yes. You are such a fortunate person. I will tell you. Krishna's home is in Nandagaon. But if you go there now, you will not find him at home. He is with his friend now taking care of the cows and the surrounding forest. Who knows, if you are very fortunate, you may see him. He became very encouraged. Oh, thank you so much, thank you so much. So he went there and was searching in the forest for Krishna. I mean, for 1 week he couldn't find Krishna, of course, not easy. But then his desire became very, very strong. It's like sometime they capture a lion and they put him to starve, you know. So his desire to see Krishna, to find Krishna, became like a very hungry lion, hasn't eaten for a week, you know. That is intense became his desire. Now this reminds me of another story I'm going to share now with you. To show how important to be grateful. That once a barber, he didn't have a shop, he will go from village to village, do hair cutting, and collect money. That was his livelihood. So one day he took a shortcut through the forest and he saw a lion. But the lion didn't attack him. The lion was in pain. He had a thorn in his palms. So he saw that the lion was in pain. So he took courage and with his instrument he took off that and cured the pain of the lion and he left. So after a few days, he went to some other villages and other places. And one day he was in one village, first time he was there, and he was at the home of somebody doing his work. You know? And the next house, there was a murder committed. Much money on you and your next door. Maybe you are the killer. So they took him to the king. They put him in prison. You know? And there was nobody else to suspect. He was the only suspect. So the king said we should, give big lesson to those criminals by publicly executing this criminal, this barber. And they have captured one lion a week ago and they were putting him to starve. So the king said, you should throw this criminal inside the cage of the lion. So lion will eat him. All the criminals will be afraid to do criminal activities, to give them lesson, That's very important thing, I lived in the Middle East in my childhood, from the age of 9 to 14. And I saw if people see a wallet in the floor, they don't pick it. They call police. I saw this, I'm not touching. Because if they steal and they get caught, they chop off the hand. And I saw one man without hand and he has this pirate, hook. And after a few months, he had in the other hand, they put another hook. He didn't learn his lesson. And the stores, they don't close to go for lunch at their home. They keep the store open. Nobody's there taking care. Because they know people are afraid to steal. They will lose their hands. So when there is this severe chastisement, everything, So sometimes, being strong, with the criminals is good. Like Maharaj Parikshit, he was touring his kingdom and he saw a Shudra beating the cow, he immediately took up a sword to kill him. Anyway, so when they throw the barber inside the cage of a lion was hungry, he was roaring, he was going to jump on him. But suddenly he became like a very peaceful cat and the barber was caressing him. Why? Because he was the same lion that the barber helped him with the thorn from his paw. So he smelled him. He remembered, this man helped me. So although he was very hungry, he did not eat him. Because he had such a thing. If there were thieves around here, why Mother Ashoda will put the necklace on me? Oh no, she also told me, don't come back without the necklace. For safety, to be sure. Krishna smiled and told the thief, well, I think maybe you are the thief. And the thief said, well, to be truthful, Krishna, yes, I'm the thief. But you are so rich, so beautiful. I am so poor and miserable. You have so many of those necklaces. Why you don't give me one? What is the big loss for you, No, Krishna said, I can't do that. If I go back home without necklace, my mother will chastise me. She will be angry at me. No. So there was some exchange like that. And the thief's heart melted, seeing the beautiful smile of Krishna, his sweet talk, to him. And she approached. You are so beautiful. Can you marry me? Please marry me. I'm very attracted to you. And Ramachandra smiled. I'm flattered, such a beautiful girl. But I made a promise, only eka patni vrat, only one wife. But my brother is free. Go to him. Lakshman is free. So she went to Lakshman. Oh, Lakshman, you're also very handsome, very beautiful. Will you marry me? Oh, I'm also very flattered. But I'm a servant of my brother. You don't want to be married to a servant. Insist on him. Go back to him. So she went back. And Ramachandra said, I'm very sorry. Here is my wife Sita. And because of her you don't want to marry me. She became ugly and big nails jump on Sita to hurt Sita. And then Lakshman chop off the nose and ear, and she went crying. And next life she became Kubja in Mathura. And she invited Krishna to her home. She wanted to be with Krishna. Krishna went to purify her, and by putting his lotus feet on her body, on her chest, all lusty desire disappeared. She became pure devotee. So even any desire, if you direct toward Krishna, you will end up purified. Like the thief, like Kubja, So Vrtrasura, he was going to die. So before he died, he prayed like this to Krishna. And he told Indra, Vrtrasura died, he went to Vaikuntha, and Indra remained in the material world with the heavenly planet. So who was the winner? Who was the loser? From material point of view, it looks Indra got. But from a spiritual point of view, Vrtrasura, he got the mercy. Greatest mercy. So we should not judge by external appearance. We should go deeper to know. And like the lion, we should be grateful for any small help from anyone, we get. So thank you very much. If you have any question, comment, please do. Hare Krishna. Mana shosti pratyavayo navidyate swapamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato vayat. In this path there is no loss, everything is gain. Any minimum service you do is everlasting effect. It's only gain, no failure. There is no failure in Krishna consciousness. Even failure is the what you call, there's a word for that, a saying. Failure is the
Stepping stone for success.
for success, something for success. Stepping stone, correct, thank you, Mahi, for stepping stone for success. When you fail, okay, get up and keep trying. Never give up. The greatest danger is spiritual. See, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, chanting the holy name, going to temple, bow down to the deities, like that. Giving charity to the temple, to the Lord, So that kind of devotional activities. I hear the story in Vrindavan. one hunter, he threw an arrow at a pigeon. The pigeon was very hurt and fell. But before dying, she did parikrama around the temple, Krishna temple. Then she died. Next life, she was born devotee in Vrindavan. So Krishna take any opportunity to help any soul to reach him, because he's more eager than us. He doesn't like to see us suffering in this material world. He is eager that we come to him. And Lord Chaitanya also told Haridas, I'm very anxious for all the souls, who forgot Krishna, those who have not even human body, those who are animal and trees. What about them? They can't chant. No? And although Lord Chaitanya made all animals chant in which forest? Jarikanda forest. He made them all chant. Amazing, powerful. And Haridas Thakur, my dear Lord, no be in anxiety. When devotee chant loudly holy name, the sound vibrate and all the forest, all the animals, all plants will be purified. Like that. And one great devotee named Vasudeva Datta, he prayed to Lord Chaitanya. Other minister always liked to tease Birbal because he was the favorite advisor to Akbar. So one day Akbar asked the ministers, who of you can tell me how many crows are there in Agra? Or everybody looking at Ajahn, how can we know, Oh, ask Birbal, he must know everything. So he asked Birbal. Birbal says, there are 2,321 crows in Agra. The minister was surprised. What about if we count them and there are less? If there are less, that means some of them went to visit their friend in Delhi, and their family member, they went. And if there are more, that means some of their family member from Delhi went to visit them there. Foolish question, foolish answer.
Yeah, it's good to have a program here in Scottsdale. I think it gives opportunity to the people nearby to come here. So next time we will do Maharaj another program in Scottsdale. You have come to Neha Mataji's home, I know, and then there are other devotees who live here. So very nice to see.
This area.
Yeah, she lives, and Shyama Hari Prabhu also lives
We
here.
live around here also. Nice.
Yeah,
Thank you for doing.
Yeah. Mataji does a lot of service in temple, always, and Prabhu also. So very pious family. We are very grateful for their association and their service also. Okay, thank you. So Prashadam prayers.
Yeah, please.
Okay, we'll do Prashadam prayers and then honor Prashadam. Mahaprashade Govinde, Namo Brahmane Vaishnave, Salpatulyavattam Rajan, Vishwashunya Vijayate, Sharira Vidyaja, Jodendriyata Hekal, Jiva Phale Visheshagre, Tara Madhye Jivahati, Lobha Maya Sudharmati, Take Jita Katin Sansare, Krishna Bada Dayamoy, Kari Bare Jiva Jai, Swaprasadan Dilo Bhai, Sei Anamrita Pao, Shri Radha Krishna Guna Gao, Premida Kishi Chaitanya Nitai, Jai Nimai Jai Nitai, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama. Everyone together, a little louder, please. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama. One more time, a little louder. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. time, a little louder with your heart.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare